welcome back to Business Talks. It's a place where we invite entrepreneurs, and you behind the screen or here sitting in the audience get to meet them, learn about their lifestyle, business, and understand what skills you need to start up and operate your own company. Good for us, good for you. Today we have a beautiful woman, a beautiful personality, and a beautiful soul. The word beauty will be in the center of today's discussion this evening. And we found one of the best representatives here in Oulu from the beauty industry. Please welcome Esse, who is a beautician, trained beautician, and she has a business company with 5+ years of experience.
Yes.
So welcome to our studio, Esse.
Thank you very much.
And can you please tell about your company, what you do, and what is it called?
Yeah. First of all, thank you for inviting me. So my name is Esenam Kpety, and I am originally from Togo. That's one small country in Africa. And I moved to Finland about 8 years ago. And I'm an entrepreneur, as you said, and I have a business called Beauty by Esse nowadays, and which is an online store business which sell cosmetic products. And I also have a beauty salon where I offer my beauty services.
So basically you help people to be more beautiful.
I do.
Yes. So the first question, I guess we would have.
The big question, the first question is, will it work for me?
Mm-hmm.
Can you make me beautiful?
Yes.
No.
I can make you feel
No.
more beautiful, because beauty is not only in the appearance, it's the way you are, the way you feel.
Now we'll start. Seriously, thank you for coming. We did not get a chance to introduce. My name is Henry.
Okay.
And I'm pleased to meet you. Beauty by Esse is a beautiful name, at least. And why did you start your business?
Why did I start? I would say I started out of frustration, which is a bit weird. A lot of people start business because maybe they have passion, which I remember I didn't have at the beginning. I just needed to work. As a foreigner moving to Finland, especially it was very difficult to find a work. I was trained as a marketer, so I was just when I came there was no work, and I couldn't find beauty product for my skin type and my hair type. So I was just like, okay, maybe I should start selling it. And then the idea just came, and I went to school to get the training, and I just started.
Okay, I want to bring out 2 points that you mentioned.
Yeah.
Frustration,
Yeah,
and 8 years ago, it was difficult.
it was.
Yes. Is it any easier today? Yes, for you it is, because your business is running, making money. But in general, has anything changed?
I think things has changed a lot,
Okay.
because I remember 8 years ago as a foreigner, it was more difficult. Now I see always more open, and I would say Finnish people get more used. They are more open to welcome foreigners, like more than 8 years ago, I would say.
Well, that's
So
in
it's
a way
easier.
is positive news.
Yeah, I think that's my opinion.
We're not there yet, but we're working hard.
Mm.
So was it easy for you to decide to start up? Did you have some back thoughts like, oh, should I start or should I not? Was it like an easy decision? Somebody inspired you, or you came from the need? How was it for you?
Yeah, like I mentioned, it was from frustration, but then I think later it came some sort of excitement. I was really excited to have something to work on, And maybe it also came out of my personality. I'm somebody that is really, once I have my mind on something, I go for it. And I think that helped.
How do you keep yourself motivated? You were excited starting,
Ooh.
but that was 6 years ago, and you have to keep going, keep growing.
Yeah.
How do you motivate yourself?
I mean, that's not always easy. Like I've had so many times that I felt like I should really stop the business. I didn't want to continue because, of course, business is not like a quiet road. It's up and down. But I don't know. I guess I love the business so much. I can't. I mean, I've learned to. That's what I do. That's who I am now. So I really can't think of myself not doing this.
So selling natural products, selling beauty products, it was inspiration enough to keep going, in part,
Um.
because it's what you love.
Yes. Actually, I would say it's after I've got the training to become a beautician that I've actually learned how to love more what I do. Because then I started as I had my bachelor degree in marketing, but I wasn't a beautician. I started. I actually went to school to become a beautician later, so I actually learned more how to. It was more interesting because I knew more things about skin. It wasn't just selling; it was now my profession. So I got to love it more, and I got more interest in it.
Yeah, you just mentioned phrase I got to love. Are there any other things in business you probably didn't like in the beginning, but you had to love them? Some things like that, I don't know, bureaucracy or whatever.
Yeah.
You said ups and downs. What are the downs? Can you tell about it?
I personally didn't like paperwork, and I still don't like it. But as an entrepreneur, it's something that you have to do every day, and I'm still learning how to be more organized, how to be more precise with my paperwork, because that's one very important part in the business. So that's probably what I didn't like, or what I don't like.
Our previous guest said that for him there is no separation between private life and business. He kind of lives in between those spheres, and for him every day is business. When he goes with his kid for a walk, he thinks about business. So it's a normal state of mind for him to be always involved. Do you separate the spheres? Do you need to have rest from business, or how is it for you?
I think I will agree with him. You can't really separate. Being an entrepreneur is more a lifestyle. It's not a work. Like if you're working for somebody, once you come back from work, then you have your time. Then you can do your own thing. But being an entrepreneur is, I mean, you have to work all the time. For example, I have like Sunday. I'm a Christian, so on Sundays I would like to have my quiet time. Like I go to church, and then it's my family time. But I still have to answer to some calls because some people will call you, and maybe it's a complaint. Maybe some people want to order something, so you need to talk to them. So it's not easy to actually separate. It's a lifestyle.
6 years ago, you started with a brick and mortar shop and e-commerce.
Yeah.
And the brick and mortar apparently did not go too well,
Mm-mm.
and that's learning. But how did you really start getting your first customers, if you remember?
Um, Well, I actually remember. I remember very well. I started when I moved here. I met some people just like me from my country that they also moved here, maybe a bit earlier than I did, and they basically had the same problem as me. So when I wanted to start the business, of course, I did some research, and actually my entrepreneur school helped me a lot, because then you have to write a business plan. You need to look for potential customers, and you need to do a lot of inspection. Through that, I already had some people in mind that I wanted to start with. So once I have the business ready, I contacted those people. Most of them were my friend already. So then I just told them that I have this coming, and I think you will like this. And some people started patronizing me, and some people didn't. Like,
Eisenhower said, plans are worthless, but not planning is a disaster. So you had a business plan, which is good,
yeah.
some type. Have you updated it over the years? Did it continually change?
Over the years, like, this will be my third business plan. The first, actually, I wrote a business plan, like what are the things I wanted to do, like, then. And then in the plan, there was a place that I wrote what I wanted to do, like maybe in the next year or 2 years later.
Yeah.
And then I wrote a lot of things that I wanted to get the training and so many things, and which I did. And I'm always actually rearranging the business plan.
So you're always setting new goals and a pathway to those goals.
Yes. I do.
And do you have some top 3 principles you use in business?
Principle. Yes, I think I do. The first would be you need to be patient. Like, business does not grow. Like, when you write the business plan, like you say, it's really good, but that's not what's going to happen. The plan will probably will not go like as you plan it. And the first people you might contact, you might offer your product to, they might not patronize you. So you need to be patient. That would be the very first. And if I have a second principle, you need to save costs. It's very important as an entrepreneur. You need to learn to do a lot of things by yourself. You can't start a business now and hire a marketing company. You can't do that. And you can't open a business now and get the biggest store like at the beginning. You have to grow. So you have to do a lot of things by yourself, and I would advise, like, use friends, use people that you know. They might not offer the best service, but at least you can save some cost. And the third one will be like, be open. You have to network. That will probably save your business. You need to talk to people, and you don't need to talk to people with the idea to let them buy something right away. Let them know you. Let them trust you. And just meet people for the purpose of meeting them, on knowing them, and be interested on what they want, what they say, and things like that. That would be my 3 principles.